So say a good morning, Mr. Lance. Uncle Lance, as everyone is, like, after I said that, now everyone's like, where's Uncle Lance? Like, you are Uncle Lance.
I thought we were going to change my...
To what?
I don't know.
I think Uncle Lance is your name.
Is it? I don't know. Maybe we should get some suggestions.
No.
But hey, good morning. Good morning, YouTubers. John had to run out and do some things and stuff like that, but, so we just, you know, when the boss is away, the mice won't play because us fucking cats are here working still.
Yeah.
Getting stuff
The
done.
show must go on.
That's right. That's right. I'm making the breakfast here, and not really sure.
It looks good. It's like John always does the chili quiles with the scrambled eggs. Very good. In case you ever decide to do that, it's not a bad deal at all.
I am no chef, but I am pretty mean with a bowl of cereal. I'm not even playing. You gotta see the way I pour the milk. Or my little apron. I'll do it all. You would like it.
Are you done?
I am.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, anyway, we're less than a week out from SHOT Show now.
I know.
SHOT Show is almost here. And that being the case, like, everyone was here. I left at 9:30, 9:45 or something like that. Well, you didn't leave till much later, probably. I know everyone pulled a long night, man.
10.
Yeah, the whole shop really pulled a long day. Everyone pulling together for this show, and but we did manage to get one of the. You kind of would call him a hater, but it just ended up being different. So I'm just going to read you this chain of emails, just because it was interesting how this happened to go from one thing to not at all what this gentleman started out as. So this guy said, I would like to cancel my order. The order number is blah, blah, blah. It has been 2 weeks, and I haven't received my order, and I do not wish to wait the 6 to 8 weeks. Thank you, and please cancel my order by PayPal account. John forwarded that to Amanda, said, hey, he said, Amanda, please pull this order out of shipping and cancel his order. James, you run along in a little huff. And that's just because the guy's last name is Huff. That's funny.
Yes. And
just playground humor. And the guy replied to John and said, fuck you, Bruce, why don't you work a little faster, and then maybe you'll be somebody. And he was making another playground humor, because John's name is Willis, Bruce Willis, haha. And I guess he thought that would make...
I never made the correlation between the Willis,
yeah.
I just think he kind of looks, you know,
yeah.
But you're right, yeah.
And so, that didn't anger John at all. And John said, Bruce, ha, he said, Bruce actually has Thanksgiving with us most years. While related to him, I've not gotten financial support from him. I'm just trying to be like him. As for somebody, I was somebody enough that your dumbass ordered from me. Then was stupid enough to ask to cancel the order rather than inquire about it, and it would have shipped today or tomorrow. We just finished 100 slings. What a bitch.
Colin, check this out. I've never worked in the service industry, but I saw you doing this.
Yeah, you're holding them wrong, but that's okay. Don't drop them. Just take them to the rack.
Like I said, I never worked in it.
And this is right, and this always happens. I told you, this always happens. People that complain, it's always in the item that literally, because we're constantly making items. Like, there are every day, and now when Lance is back, you know, we go through boxes and boxes of the new inventory that's come up. John takes pictures and posts them on Facebook, and you just see the tip of the iceberg, and then everything else comes up, and we put it all in boxes and shelve it all. And anyway, so continuing forward, and the guy said, come on, man. He said, that's terrible customer service. He said, you started this. A person who is also in sales, I think maybe you should have said that order was close to shipping and that I would want to wait.
Mongo.
I would have said yes.
These, please?
Your website says the orders take 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, okay,
I thought that just meant I didn't read the fine print. You made fun of my name, and I hope you own the company because your owner will get a copy of our emails, and I hope he fires you on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Which is funny. Like, obviously this guy hasn't been watching YouTube videos and knows nothing about SOE because you're getting a message from John Willis. You even made fun of his name, so you must know who he is to some extent. Anyway, John replied back and said, oh, come on now. You really want someone to lose their job over your failure to read and inquire? How do you think you would get to the owner of this company if it wasn't, in fact, me? You might want to look at your Facebook page, our Facebook page, and watch some of our videos. We do 3 a day, and you will be the topic of one later today. That would be this video. You're not really a topic, more like a subtitle. But anyway. And the guy then replies back and says, "It was a bluff. I knew it was my fault. Jobs are easy to find sometimes, and I wouldn't want anyone, aren't easy to find sometimes, and I wouldn't want anyone to lose theirs. I thought you may just want to change the tone of change your tone a little. Once again, my fault, but I sure didn't expect all of this." Which, I don't know about you, but if you're gonna start some shit like that, like, why not stand behind it? And when you say you're a bluff, that just, like, you're fake. I know that's what John would say, like, or being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you don't threaten, like, oh, I'm gonna get someone fired over this, and I'm gonna do that, and then come back and be like, man, I actually know it was my fault, and I don't want you to make this video about me, and this, that, and the other. Like, I don't see that. Anyway, he said, "I like you now and kind of want to order from you again. There are not enough serious fuck everybody. There are not enough serious fuck everybody else as attitude people in the world. Everything is so politically correct now. Kind of glad we talked. No hard feelings on my part. Have a good one." This dude's trying to make back the ground that he lost. And let's see, it goes. That was the last thing. John didn't even respond to it. But I wanted to read that because John gave me the email chain to look at, and like I don't know about you, Lance, but like if I say something, I'm gonna just go ahead and mean it. I'm not gonna say it and try and say I'm gonna get someone in trouble and take that road.
That's
to get something that.
But you know what? He also at the same time didn't fucking. You know, he owned it. I mean.
Well, afterwards.
Well, yeah, but still, a lot of little bitches wouldn't.
That's true.
You know.
He did apologize and.
So.
Whatever, but I still don't like him at all. Not even a little bit.
Not even a tiny.
And we're not sending your gear.
Yeah, and it was over a pelter wrap, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Multi-can pelter wrap, which we just got a bunch up.
Mm-hmm. You want me to do this one so you can read yours?
Yeah, you want to
we'll
cook
switch
this right here?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to eat out of this one. This will probably taste better if you cook it.
Are the other ones okay, guys?
How did I do on the Mexican blend?
Alright.
I didn't.
Heather didn't sound too stoked about it.
No, she's not. Didn't sound like she's going to be going around asking for leftovers from anybody's plates.
What a jerk.
No, she still will. It's Heather.
Yeah, she'll always
But
ask
I
for
haven't had
leftovers.
leftovers or extras at breakfast time. And
Those blue streaks in your hair really make your eyes pop.
Since like
You're
yesterday?
the fourth person that said that.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Oh.
For some of our fans, or actually your H-Train fans.
Can we keep this one clean?
Yeah. Are you going to auction off a blue hair like those one guys like that make their little hair dolls and stuff and shrines and things like that? Are you going to like auction? You should.
Do they really? Wait, do I get to keep the money?
If it's your auction, all you gotta do is pay the shipping, or you can make it to where they pay shipping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, look, now she's getting lucrative about it.
I bet you could auction off little hair dolls if you made them yourself.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have food?
How many need food? One over here.
So just one, and then me and Lance.
2, 3. What about Amanda?
She's not gonna eat eggs. She said she's in a meeting.
Yeah.
So just 4.
Just 4?
Yeah. I mean, if you really need me to eat leftovers today, though.
Oh, fuck.
Heather,
It's been a while.
why don't you go outside?
I really haven't eaten leftovers or doubles at breakfast time
Since
like,
yesterday?
December. No, I really haven't.
I like that.
You understand it's January.
Yeah.
Since December.
Since last year.
Since before Christmas.
That's.
I haven't done it.
It's almost
you
a
know what?
month.
It's only.
I haven't done it this
not
year at
December
all.
For 13 days.
It's almost a month that I haven't done.
I don't believe
it's
you
been
at all.
around. Yeah.
I've seen you eat it.
All right.
No,
You came in and had extra steak the other day because you.
I said at breakfast time.
I will
did
shush
not?
you as well.
No, I don't want to shush.
Okay. You want to smell my finger?
No, don't. I was like, what's still in your finger because it stinks.
All right. All right. So I got an email here.
Shut up.
Go on. Shut up now.
Shut your mouth shut.
All right. I got an email here from John. John Perry, John. Right? Yeah, John. No, that's right.
No.
Okay.
You got the.
All right. It says, "Dear John Willis, so like many nights the past 3 years, I'm unable to sleep, and felt that it was time for me to write you a thank you. This is a thank you to everyone at the shop that works exceedingly hard to fill orders and make such a high quality product. You know what, guys? Hey, we don't have everybody in here right now, but everybody who is in here, come in here and just take a bow and say you're welcome. Seriously, come on.
You don't come here to live my
Just
life.
say, get
I
your
really
ass
have
up
to
here,
bow?
Mongo.
They're talking to you. Go first. Let me see how you do.
Come in and say,
Are you really gonna bow?
No.
yeah, just yeah, do a little curtsy and a, you're welcome. And is anybody else there? Amy, get in here. Come on, I will pan over to you. Get in here. All right. So these are some of our sewers and packers and shippers and cleaners and
Yeah, for real. Without
everything.
the ladies, we don't do anything.
right. Everybody here actually plays a very important part, and there's many more as well.
Especially me.
Coming, especially him.
Always.
Um,
Joey's
So
big
you guys
tattoo
can
off.
just
You
say
get
you're
tattooed
welcome or
off.
You're
whatever.
welcome.
You're welcome.
But these are
Welcome.
these are some of the faces behind the products. All right, get the hell out of here. Thanks. No,
No,
there's just no. You smell good.
I know.
That's what it was. It was your fart. Okay. Okay. Everyone makes such a high quality product, as well as the hours you all put in to making sure that the military get their stuff as fast as possible. And I know for a fact that you do, because I have a friend and he's active military. And I swear the order he made a little while back with you guys had to have, you guys had to have worked over the weekend and made his stuff as a one-off or something, because you guys got it out to him fast, and I mean super fast, insanely. I thought he was joking fast. And that's just fucking awesome. And I don't think all these people bitching realize,
I shot him right in the dick with that rubber band.
dude, I didn't know you were a sniper. That's some surgical shooting right there.
I had no clue.
Fucking eagle eye calling.
My apologies, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right.
I was just looking at it.
And I don't think all these people bitching realize that you do the type of stuff that you do and how much time and money it costs you to do so. The other part I want to say thank you for is that I've had some serious health problems over the last few years that completely took me from an athlete to someone with trouble some days just walking up some stairs. On those days where I am laid up after treatment or procedure, your videos give me a ton of entertainment value. I got rid of cable and don't have any TV service in order to save money, so it could be used for more pressing matters. So therefore, I watch a lot of YouTube and other online videos and such. You guys can take me from having a really bad day, or I am down and feeling horrible, and put a smile on my face. Things have been rough because besides my health, my mother has stage 3 colon cancer and is actually in the hospital as I write this, and my father has a degenerative neuromuscular disease. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. He put it here, but as well as he's had part of his spine and vertebrae removed because he broke his back while working for Customs. Damn. So on the days that I am having a bad day and I am not able to take care of my parents in the way that someone my age should, it can really get me down on myself. But the humor in your videos, as well as some other YouTube channels, Jaeger has helped me a lot too, really bring me up and motivate me. I want to say thank you to Colin as well. Uncle Lance, ooh, here's where it gets good. Uncle Lance has really helped me a lot and said something that is probably one of the most repeated sayings I used to date. Tap, rack, bang. And him sharing his challenges has had a profound effect on me as well, as the combination of all you guys have really helped me the last few months. Especially because things have gotten worse. But in spite of all that, I'm coping and handling it much better than before, when there was less to worry about and stress about. I really do not know how to explain or convey how much I look forward to your vids, and how much I love my old SOE belt from around 5 years ago, maybe a little longer, because it was around the time that I was looking for a good belt to use with my holster and everything for shooting comps, as well as something that I could use as an extra layer of safety on the construction sites. I used I used to be a commercial/industrial plumber. Would sometimes be working a few hundred feet up. Sorry. A few hundred feet up, and I would use the belt as a second form of fall assist. Unfortunately, it no longer fits, and it will take quite some time before it will, but it will fit again. You guys in Jaeger and a few others have really made me stop making excuses. And it's not as if I was lazy, but if I was in pain, I wouldn't do anything to try to improve my body. And to be honest, I was probably cheating myself on some level in regards to my limited workouts. Now, unless a doctor emphatically instructed me to not do any exercises, it is not the best idea to exercise after my treatments and procedures I unfortunately have to go through. But at the end of the day, I try to stay with the mindset that I'm still very lucky and my situation could be worse, and to be thankful for what I do have, and not focus on what I don't. But now I'm always trying to do one more thing, or to do one more push-up, a few extra seconds with a wall sit, or whatever it may have been the time before. I'm always trying to improve and do that much more. The last thing is, man, you do a ton of things for people that no one has any idea. What you did for Trevor from Desert Blade Works was fucking awesome. Refunding that guy's order and still giving him the product he ordered. The story about helping Hank Greenberg and many, many others out there. Sorry this was so long, but I really wanted to thank you and try and explain why I appreciate everything so much and how I have the absolute utmost respect for you. Finally, the way you treat your employees is again fucking awesome, and more businesses should take notice. Thank you again, and I hope that you have an awesome Christmas with your family, and I really appreciate everything. Jumper, I had to do a 7th stretch there.
Yeah.
But that's pretty awesome. And then,
it is awesome.
And then he goes on and says, I saw, do we have an active shooter program here or something? Something you shoot a rubber band at me? Or?
I did not shoot anything.
Or anything? Oh, okay.
No, I just might have popped.
Oh, okay. I saw in one of your recent videos that you said you get a lot of messages and sometimes you're not sure if the person is being serious or real. I just wanted to say once again, thanks, and to assure you that I meant every single word in my last, and thanks in my last message. And then John replied, hey, thanks, appreciate, let us know if we can do anything for you. And, what?
No.
Okay. Are you done cooking?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ours is ready. I grabbed the
Alright.
earlier.
And then, and so he comes back and says, John says, let us know if you need anything. The guy comes back and says, I appreciate that. You've already been a big help. Sharing your story and being so candid about starting over and not letting anything or anyone prevent you from what you wanted. Again, I'm a bit embarrassed by the fact that I made excuses and justified things. My ex bailed on me when I found out that my stomach problems were of a serious nature, and when the big C started being thrown around by my doctors, she was like, "Fuck it."
That's colostomy. That's what he's talking about.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the cancer would be the big thing.
Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking he's saying
but
cancer,
if he
but-
has cancer, but I guess it was intestinal, he's gonna have it removed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She was like, "Fuck it." We had a bit of an argument over money since I had no prescription medication coverage, and she spent money like a moron, and I always had to cover rent and things like that. And not having coverage, I was spending around $3,800 a month on medications, and quickly realized the type of woman she was. So she proceeded to change the locks on me, and since I was dumb and the lease was in her name, I was fucked. I was also foolish since she was a graphic designer and far better at the website stuff than I was. And well, I'm sure you can see where this is going, so I was double fucked at this point. Fortunately, most of the inventory was stored in my parents'. I think we're missing a page here, maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Okay. But hearing your story made me take a look at myself and think, what the fuck are you doing? You think you're the only person that has been fucked over by some greedy, heartless Mom? I said, cunt. Some greedy, heartless CUNT. Sure, other things have happened over the years that have been shitty, especially my back and knees. But then look at Uncle Lance. I really think there should be a tap rack bang patch, because anybody who shoots knows that saying. But it never occurred to me to apply it to my everyday life until Lance brought it up. So you all have already done so much for me, and I don't know how I'll be able to repay you. But I hope I hope that one day I am in a position to properly thank you. Again, thank you, and I hope that you and the whole crew have an awesome SHOT Show. You're welcome, John. Thank you, man. And continue tap rack banging.
Yep. Fact is, it can always be a little bit worse.
Oh, it can. You know what? I was thinking about that. I remember when I was at Craig Institute in Colorado for my spinal cord injury and brain injury recovery part of it. That was one of the places, one of the hospitals I went to first. I was having a shitty day. I mean, because I was just getting my ass kicked in therapy. They had like this light board, you know, that had all these, and you had to push the buttons but you had to look at a certain thing. And I had a lot of problems with my vestibular and everything else, and just even peripheral view and so forth. And I just been getting my ass kicked all morning long in therapy. And so in the afternoon, we had a counseling session type of thing, you know, and I was ready to go in there and just kind of tell about how bad it was and this and that and everything, you know, and how down I was and everything else. And there was this guy in there. He'd been racing in a triathlon, and it's funny, or not funny, but it's weird. I don't know him or whatever, but he was a recon Marine as well. And I found this out. This was the first time I was in a session with him, and found this out. And so as he's over there telling the story, he had a bike wreck during the triathlon part of the race, and or during the bike part, and left him in a wheelchair,
Jeez.
Paralyzed from the neck down. And he was sitting there, and he was like working his wheelchair with his straw, you know, and he was just in a great fucking mood. I mean, he was just as happy as could be. And I was like, man, what? You know? And all I could think about was me and how hard I'd had it all morning and everything. And he was sitting there in his chair, and he goes, man, I've had the best day I've had in a long time. And he goes, I found out I could do this today. And he barely started moving his finger like that.
Huh.
I'll cry right now. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I was just like,
yeah, that's a big deal,
dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what the hell? He's happy because he can do this now, and I can't. And if he's a recon Marine too, I know this motherfucker was, you know, swimming and running and jumping and doing all this other shit and everything else. And I mean, well, hell, he got injured doing a triathlon, you know. So, but the thing is, hey, man, John, I hope you're just keep tap rack banging, keep going, keep going, keep going, and you know. You ever get those jingles from commercials caught in your head and stuff, like, you know, McDonald's, bum, 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 I'm loving it type of thing? I got a good one the other day I fucking really love, and it's from Lowe's. And it's Never Stop Improving. And I've been, thank you, Lowe's Home Improvement, because I've been saying that to myself ever since. And I'm like, I'll be doing something, whatever, like, even yesterday going to the gym, because I hadn't been for a while. I didn't want to do that last time. I'm like, no, never stop improving.
That's right.
Never stop improving. So always tap, rack, bang. Never stop improving, and keep doing it. And don't, you know what? Don't let the doctors. I mean, the doctors do know what they do, but don't take everything that they say is gold, because I can tell you why they call it a practice.
Yeah. Well,
Because they don't all know.
Told you something like that. Told me that, like, whenever
Oh,
when
yeah.
I hurt my back, they were like, "You're done being an athlete.
Yeah.
You'll never be an athlete again."
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh." Well.
I'm doing things I'm not in a chair anymore. I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and granted, a lot of that had to do because of doctors and medicine and stuff like that too. But honestly, there was some pricks out there that had no bedside manner, and I would let them know very fast that I was done with them, and they could just go fucking pound sand. GPS. So are we good today or?
Yeah, dude, close us out, man.
All right, man.
Thanks for the emails, guys.
Yes.
And we'll have a couple more videos come out. And thanks.
Yep. And remember, and I'm gonna say it again. I said this, but this is one of my favorites.
Let's hear it.
All right. With the right attitude, trials in life will make you better. But with the wrong attitude, they'll make you bitter. The choice is yours. Choose life. Have a great day.